Hello to you too, Wingo. It's kind of strange because I didn't think I would hear Pokemon cries while I was surfing. And before you say anything, yes, I did hear that tentacle cry from the end of the last video, even though it looks as if I heard that cry as soon as I stopped recording the last part. Yeah, that's the thing with these Pokemon cries. They pop out when you least expect it. Well, there's nothing really you can do about them anyway, so you're just gonna have to live with them. Anyway, I looked up on the Poké Earth to see if I explored all the dive areas on all of Route 128, and it looks as if I did, so it looks like I'm free to move on to Route 129. And speaking of Cerebi, I looked up to see if maybe I could find some interesting information, and well, I don't know if this counts as interesting even though I kind of alluded to this several videos ago, but it's the Pokétoons again. Apparently the second episode is something about Pancham training to become a hero or something. I don't know about you, but that sounds like something straight out of Kung Fu Panda or something. Even though, I'm not really a huge fan of the franchise, but still, that sounds like something straight out of Kung Fu Panda. Oh yeah, since I'm on Route 129, I completely forgot to mention this. There's a possibility that you could possibly find a Wailord on this route, not by fishing, by surfing. Yeah, because can you imagine fishing a Wailord out of the water? It's like trying to fish Moby Dick out of the water or something. But yeah, you can possibly find Wailord on Route 129. But the problem is, I believe it only has a 1% encounter rate, and I wasn't about to put myself through that kind of shit. Because, believe it or not, I did do something like that before. Back in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I believe I was on Route 9 and I was trying to fish up a Lapras, because I believe Lapras has a 1% appearance rate. So yeah, as you can imagine, I did not find Lapras at all. It took me at least 1 to 2 hours to try to find it, but yeah, in the end, I couldn't find Lapras at all, so I just wasted 1 to 2 hours of my life. So yeah, I was actually thinking, before I was gonna go after the Reggies, maybe I could have come over to Route 129 and possibly find Wailord, but since it has a 1% encounter rate, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't want to put myself through that kind of torture. So yeah, me catching a Wailmer and training up to a Wailord, yeah, I guess that's just the next best thing. Because yeah, seriously, 1%, who has time for that? And actually, believe it or not, I actually did find a Wailord here at one point. I believe it was Emerald 386 and not Ruby Sapphire or Emeralds. Although, I'm not really sure if the encounter rate for the majority of these Pokemon have been risen, like I've been saying over the course of this Let's Play. But that may very well be the case, because, yeah, I never found a Wailord on Route 129 in my life. So yeah, if I opted to go to Route 129 and possibly find a Wailord, then, yeah, that would be great. That would have saved me a whole lot of trouble trying to fish out a Wailmer that's pretty decently high leveled. But since it possibly has a 1% chance of appearing, yeah, I wasn't about to put myself through that kind of torture. So yeah, no thanks. Anyway, back to Pokétoons for a second. Yeah, that one Pancham episode I was talking about, it kind of looks like something straight out of Kung Fu Panda, actually. So apparently this episode is called The Pancham Who Wants to Be a Hero. So apparently a Pancham, he wants to be seen as a hero and become strong like a trainer and his Arcanine. Who's his trainer? Well, I have absolutely no idea. But I did see a screenshot there, something about Pancham climbing on a bamboo stick. So yeah, just looking at that, kind of reminds me of Kung Fu Panda just a little bit. Anyway, moving on to something else. Just being here surfing around kind of reminds me of the Great Sea from Wind Waker, even though I think the Great Sea is a lot more easier to navigate than this place, simply because I think I have a pretty helpful map, whereas I don't think I could find any map suitable for my liking, so that way I could explore this place and navigate it, so that way I know exactly where I'm going. Yeah, because I did look up online to see if I could find any maps suitable for my liking, and yeah, I just couldn't find any maps that would help me out in the long run. Considering the fact that these sea routes are so big and everything looks the same, yeah, I guess you could say I kinda gave up on that at some point. So that means I'm gonna have to trust in my instincts, so that way I know exactly where I'm going. And speaking of Wind Waker, well, I have yet to play it on this computer, even though I think maybe this computer is more than capable enough to handle a game like Wind Waker. Okay, I think Gardevoir's running out of Thunderbolt power points, so I'm gonna have Sceptile and Regice do some fighting. Well, even though, actually maybe I could have, maybe Gardevoir could have still been in the front. I could just use up all my Thunderbolt power points until I reach Pacific Locktown. Well, actually, I guess maybe these two Pokemon here were the right choice, since Sceptile could easily take down this Lantern. As for this Wailord here, I'm not really sure if Regice could take this Wailord down in one hit, considering the fact that Wailord is pretty bulky and everything. So yeah, Wind Waker, I haven't played this on this current computer quite yet, but as for the other computer, I did, but it didn't come without a few problems. I believe in certain parts of the game, I think the game kind of slows down just a little bit, and that was kind of an issue for me. I mean, I did try modifying the settings to the best that I could, and yeah, I did try to do that, but I could do no more. Whatever I do, well, it's the best thing that I can do. So yeah, if I eventually play Wind Waker on this computer, hopefully I don't encounter any problems. Although, if that does eventually happen, then yeah, I'm not really sure what else I could do. As for the possibility of Let's Playing Wind Waker, well, I'm not really sure if it is going to happen, since, well, I don't think I'm familiar with Wind Waker all that much, since I don't really play too much Nintendo GameCube games. Okay, here we are on Route 130. I'm gonna put Gardevoir back in the lead, since, well, I did say I was going to use up all of its Thunderbolt power points before it runs out, before I reach Pacific Locktown. Excuse me, sorry about that. I didn't expect to see a trainer out in the sea. What about all the other trainers who are out at sea, not far away from you? Okay, is this guy asleep or something? Yeah, anyway. Also, something else I found on Cerebi, something about Pokemon Go Community Day, excuse me. Something about a shiny dino. I don't have Pokemon Go installed on my phone, so naturally, this is not very interesting news for me, even though, well, I know some people are interested in Pokemon Go. I did see it on YouTube every now and then. And looking at the concepts of Pokemon Go, well, I'm not really sure what to think of it. But I will tell you one thing, I do love some of the Pokemon you can encounter, such as Pokemon from Generation 5. Yeah, it's pretty cool how you can encounter a Pokemon from Generation 5. But yeah, as for that shiny dino, well, come to think of it, I don't even think I ever seen a shiny dino in my life, considering the fact that every time I play Pokemon Black and White, I never seem to encounter a dino all that much, or even shiny dinos for that matter. Not even in fan-made games of the Unova region as well. Okay, I believe there's still some more trainers around here. I'm trying to find them. Oh yeah, everything around here kind of looks the same, so yeah, before I got engaged into this wild battle, I kind of got a little bit confused as to where I was going. But the good news is, this will all be over soon enough, the sea routes that is, since I don't think I have a whole lot more sea routes to explore. I mean, after I get to Pacific Locktown again, then I'm just going to go heal up and go out to the rest of the sea routes past Pacific Locktown. But first, there's the matter of those currents, which means I'm going to have to fly back to Pacific Locktown quite a few times. Oh boy, I'm so looking forward to that. And then after that, then and only then will I go to the Seafloor Cavern to confront Team Aqua. But I'm not really sure how long this is going to take. You know what, since Gardevoir got up a level, I guess I'm gonna put Sceptile back in the lead. Okay, there's those trainers I was looking for. Okay, the path north of me, I believe that leads to the Sky Pillar, but I can't do a whole lot there quite yet because the entrance to the Sky Pillar is locked, so yeah, I can't go there quite yet. Even though there is a small cave area of the Sky Pillar, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can explore right now, so yeah. There's no point in going to the Sky Pillar right now. Even though I think some of the encounters there are pretty high leveled actually. Or maybe I'm thinking of Ruby and Sapphire, because I do remember back in Ruby and Sapphire, the Pokemon there were pretty high leveled actually. I even remember seeing an Altaria with Sky Attack actually. Well, even though Altaria is not a very good Pokemon, still, it's kind of shocking to see something like that. So yeah, as for this Pokemon Go thing, yeah, I'm not really interested in it all that much, even though, just looking at some gameplay of Pokemon Go on certain people's YouTube channels, yeah, it does kind of look fun, but at the same time, it kind of looks a bit challenging, actually, since, well, the gyms I see there, I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work. Well, I'm not really sure if the Let's Go games actually gave you a little taste of Pokemon Go, even though Pokemon Go and the Let's Go games are linked to each other, since you can transfer Meltan over to the Let's Go games. I never once did that. I think I only got Meltan or even Melmetal in my game because somebody traded it over to me. Oh, Swagger? I don't think that's going to matter all that much since Sceptile is a lot faster than Reggie. So odds are Sceptile is going to get in the kill. Yeah, like that. So yeah, back to the gyms for a second in Scarlet and Violet. Well, I'm not really sure what gyms I want to see in Scarlet and Violet. Well, for one thing, I will admit, seeing a Dark-type gym in Sword and Shield, that was kind of surprising, even though it took the game designers so long to put in a Dark-type gym, even though they had so many opportunities to do that. I really don't care, kid. Go away. Okay, as I was saying, well, the gyms, shoot. Well, if they were to put a Dark-type gym in Scarlet and Violet, well, I guess that would be pretty good. But hopefully there's some sort of good gym puzzle there this time. Because I believe in a fan-made game called Pokemon Region Adventures, there was a Dark-type gym there, but there was no puzzle. It was just a gym leader and nothing else. Well, a gym is a gym, I gotta say, even though, I'm not really sure if there's a whole lot of Dark-types in Region Adventures, even though there really should, but come to think of it, I'm not really sure if the gym leader actually had a whole lot of Dark-types on his team. I think I remember seeing a Houndoom on his team, and something else entirely. But whatever it was, it's all blurred to me at this point. Okay, I have to say I do love how I completed all those diving explorations, because I'll be honest, I was kind of getting sick of them. Well, this might come as a shock to you, but I think I actually prefer diving underwater in the remakes. Not because of the graphics, because, well actually mostly the graphics. I guess it's because I get to fight trainers underwater and pick up items underwater as well, even though you can't really use the item finder underwater in the remakes. Well, I guess most of the time the items are easy to search for because, well, as you know, if there's a spot of seaweed missing, then that means there's pretty much a hidden item there. So yeah, you're free to grab it. Yeah, I think I would much rather be playing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire right now because, yeah, I think I enjoyed surfing and even diving underwater. Yeah, you heard that right. I actually enjoyed surfing in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And even diving too. Yeah, I really wish that they threw in trainers underwater, so that way... Oh, hold on a second. There is an odd place nearby. There's a huge tower there. Why don't I go take a look? No thank you. I can't do anything there, so I can't go to the Sky Pillar right now. Hey, come here. Okay, just as soon as I get past this wild whooper. You know what? I think I'm just gonna run away from this thing. I don't think I need to fight this thing. I thought maybe that this whooper would be like level 5 or something, but yeah, I guess not. The sea is teeming with Pokemon. It's not easy swimming. You're telling me. Well, for one thing, I'm pretty sure this guy could get himself some repels so that way he doesn't have to deal with the endless hordes of wild Pokemon. Me, on the other hand, I do love the random encounters so that way I can get a whole bunch of experience points, even though the majority of the Pokemon I encountered, they're pretty much low levels. So it looks as if I'm inching very closer to Pacific Town, but I don't think I'm going to reach Pacific Town in this video since there's a whole lot more trainers to fight. Well, Pacific Town's not very far away, so... Oops, okay, I just wanted to get out of that trainer's sights because I don't want to fight her right now. Okay, so I guess this is a good stopping point. Next time, we're going to wrap up this sea route and do some more sea routes past Pacific Town. Yeah, I saw that coming. See you all next time.